Hello, hello, everyone. Welcome to the trip. This is channel DWTT channel. I'm Gary, or as you guys know me, DWTT out there on the interverse. I got here with my co-panel, my co-hosts. Yes, the co-host with an
Newly
S. And he's
promoted.
yeah. And
Calm
so
down,
we've got
man.
Tony. How you doing?
I'm doing okay.
And Mr. Tom, our newly, I guess, vetted
He's
co-host. How are
newly
you doing?
promoted. He went from assistant to co-host.
He's not talking to.
Greetings.
Oh.
Happy day, everyone.
Oh, that's right. That's right. We're severing ties with this. Bye bye. Let us do our own thing. And I see Big Scunner has joined us. Big Scunner, welcome. I'm bringing a potato salad. Nice. Nice. And the fire, I guess. I don't know what else that other stuff means. But, I see beers. So, yeah, there you go. Thank you for joining us. It is, yes, 4th of July Independence Day over here. And we are, for me anyways, I'm just chilling out, seeing if there's any more transfer news. And I guess since it is the holidays and we are an American company, American owned team, maybe that's why they decided to wait till today to release some news on Jesus. And I guess we'll start with that. And as you saw in the title, Gabi Gabi Gabi. So now when our Arteta is screaming Gabi Gabi Gabi, 3 people will turn their heads most likely because they all will be on the pitch, and it's going to be a little confusing for them, but that'll be all right.
Yeah, maybe I can get one of those like little pagers you get at a restaurant.
Yeah. Stephen. Hey, hello, Stephen. Welcome to the show. We are doing well. Right? Everybody's doing well.
We're here, Gary.
Yes. And we've got Riddy has joined us as well. Yeah, I'm a little early today. I don't know if you guys hopefully saw that. I pushed that out hopefully early enough that everybody got a chance to 30 minutes early, which means I expect to see some of you here a little bit longer than usual. All right. So I do all I can for my fans. So Tony, I was just talking about Jesus, not Jesus, but Jesus. How are you feeling about it's official now?
Yep. 55 million pounds for bonuses. I think it's a hair much. I think he'll be okay, but I still see between 10 and 12 goals. I don't think I'll be setting the world on fire. Probably getting a good bit of assists. I think he'll probably end up with more assists than he does goals. But I was kind of had a feeling yesterday they'd do it. On Ray's show, I kept saying start 4th of July off with a bang by announcing Jesus, and here we are.
There you go. I guess you called it. I don't remember you saying that, but
yes, I did. I said it like
I don't have the videotape, so I can't confirm it. Mr. Tom, I guess we're gonna do a round robin. We'll go around and we'll start with Arsenal and we'll go to Leeds.
I'll say about your new rival. Don't you worry. I've got stuff to say.
So talk to me about Jesus.
I like the photo you released of him where you got him like above the stadium and he's squid the camera and he's like, oh yeah, because he actually looks like he's pulling the full when I get to the front of the queue at KFC quicker than I expected, and I didn't know what I wanted, so I'm like, do I want the zinger or do I want just 3 pieces of chicken? Like that's the face he was putting. It was great. He might say the sun was in his eyes. I don't care. I don't know. I don't know him personally, unsurprisingly, but little faces was quite funny. It was like, oh, what's that? Like my nan pulled the same face as well. But
True. Yeah, I do what I can for the fans. Let you guys get a decent night's sleep. Also, it's as you know, it's a holiday here, so we got the day off. We're supposed to be out barbecuing and stuff, but for me, it's really hot. I did make dinner, but I didn't barbecue. Grill's ready to go. I just haven't got.
It's 103 here, Gary. What is it there?
Oh, I don't. It's not 103 here. It says 84, and that's too hot for me. So I can't imagine 103. Let's see. I guess this is what's what's in my pipe, basically.
Pretty much.
What's in my pipe segment. Thank you, Big Gunner. So, Jesus, I'm happy. I'm happy that that's done, and it's nice to see him out there practicing. So, like I don't know if you saw the picture. They had like four of the four Brazilian Arsenal players all standing in a line, walking to the field, which I thought was pretty cool. Marquinhos, we'll see if he sticks on and is able to secure a spot on the first team. But at least we know we're gonna have three Brazilian Gabbies on the team. Marquinhos, like I said, it's a toss up between him and Balogun for me, But they spent the money on him, so I guess we'll see if they're going to use him. So got three Brazilians that will probably start for us. Maybe start for us. I don't even know. Some of us think that's not going to happen, but I'm happy with it. You guys have anything else more to say on the Gabriel?
No,
They've
I was
already
like
done the
Todd
photo.
seeing him up in the like little crow's nest type thing. Every time you see the players up there, it just looks like they're a nervous wreck being up there.
Yeah, I wouldn't know. I don't. Maybe that's what took so long. It took him to get all the nerves just to make the climb up to the top of the
They had to chase
stadium.
him down with a tranquilizer gun and shoot him and put him up there, like until he woke up.
Yeah, this is I guess I would say not necessarily the longest, but I think it might be the longest from the time that we knew it's going to happen to like it actually happening. Seemed
It's
like it
been
was
over
a
a week now. It's
Yeah.
pretty.
I don't get all that stuff, So yeah, so he's there. He's going to be with us. He's going to go off to Germany. We'll see if he plays. I think he should play. It'd be the sooner we get him on the pitch playing with the team, the sooner we it's going to work. So next up, we'll go to the team in blue, and we'll start with Mr. Tom. I don't know about their. Well, who was the last player to sign with Leeds? I did not. I took notes, but I don't think
we actually made a signing this morning with the sale of Mr. Phillips. We got a player from them coming our way. His name's Darko Gabi, I believe it is. I don't. I'm not well researched on the young man, but he played in their under-23 squad, which is now going to be an under-21 squad. Don't know if you knew about that rule change.
I saw something about that. So what that just means? What is that? That means that along with the fact that they're going to reduce the number of loans, I guess means teams will not be able to hang on to too many players, right?
Yeah, like Chelsea always does.
I think they've increased the number of overage players you can play in those matches, but it's still primarily meant to be under 21s. So I don't know, but yeah. So we've looks like we've got a couple of players coming in. Tyler Adams from Red Bull Leipzig, and I believe he represents the country that you two gentlemen are dreaming from. So we will be the premier place to find American Premier League players, it seems, this season.
Have you seen him play?
No, it'd be disingenuous of me to act like I've actually watched him kick a ball, but
no, I was going to say I've seen him play a couple of times. I mean, I think that's a really good player. He's a really good player. I've seen him play a couple of times. He actually has come up in many discussions when Arsenal's been looking, because I believe he plays midfield. If I recall. So I think he would. He's a young and up and coming player. It would be his name come up. So I would have been happy if Arsenal had picked him up for sure. I mean, I think it's not he's not as established as some of the others out there, but it would have been a good pickup for Arsenal if they're going young anyways.
Probably been better than the other two we got from MLS.
Well, definitely, he definitely would have been better than definitely would have been better than Trusty, but I don't necessarily think he'd be better than Turner. If Turner's, goalkeepers is a breed in itself, and if he's competing for number one goalkeeper, that's a big deal, I think. Yeah.
I mean, it sounds like we're based on Mr. Transfer Fabrizio Romano has basically tweeted that it's happening. So generally, is the rule of thumb. I'm understanding that if he says it's happening, probably happening. So
yeah.
Coming to England, do his medical, etc. 20 million, quite nice. Obviously, he's more willing to join us because of our head coach, which is fortunate.
Yep.
And although it does seem like instead of just buying players, we might as well just buy Red Bull and seeing as or sell to Red Bull. So because we're doing quite a lot of business with them, and we're in court against them as well, which is random. So,
So Bargab has joined us. Happy 4th to you as well, my man. Welcome to the show. Hope you're enjoying it. We're just kind of going through some of the transfers. Mr. Tom is going through some of the Leeds transfers that are coming in.
One that we're also looking at is this player from Feyenoord, I don't know how you pronounce it, called Luis Sinistera. And he's one of these YouTube players, apparently, like where you just type his name in and it's basically like routinely clips of him embarrassing footballers, basically. And got a fairly good record with them. And if we could get that over the line, it looks like, again, never seen him kick a ball. But it's like people like, well, you've sold your 2 best players. We've got to get the ball moving, start getting some bodies back in. And it looks like we're doing that. And all the players we've bought, or all the players we're in for, are like 24, 18, 21, 23, 21, 23. So at least like we're rebuilding a younger side. Similar to, obviously, what you guys are doing.
Yep. I guess the one thing you don't necessarily have are names. Players that like right now, who would be considered your best player?
Well, legally, I would say it's Rafinha because we've still got him. But I know your point. And
Of the new guys,
again, it's hard to. It's of the new guys. It's hard to say because I've not seen him kick a ball, especially not for us. But Aronson obviously looks good whenever he's been. I've watched him play in the games for America. Mark Viduka. I'd pick Mark Viduka because Harry kills a snake. He's a dirty snake. You know what you did, Harry. I know you're watching this. You know what you did.
I might need some background on that because I don't know what's going on there. I don't know. Those names don't sound familiar to me.
They played for Leeds in the year 2000. They're both Australian as well. But one's really good. One's also really good, but it was also a snake. So go fuck yourself, Harry Kill.
There you go. All right.
You know what you did.
So you actually really haven't named it. So there isn't a flagship player that you're going to be leaning on and expecting to lead the squad right now.
Well, I'm expecting Patrick Bamford to lead the line.
Okay.
Because that's how our tactic is set up, is that Patrick Bamford defends from the front. That's how it's always been. So based on, I don't know the abilities of these players because I've not seen them. Therefore, of the players that I know, Patrick Bamford is the answer. But I know it's not what you expected me to say.
Well, no, that's probably, I mean, the names, I believe the players that you're bringing in are younger, so they're not like coming in with established CVs. So
yeah, but then to be fair, 2 years ago, not one person in this chat or on this screen or in that chat had heard of Rafinha.
Yeah.
That's what I was gonna
Same
say.
thing about Gabriel Martinelli, Gabriel Margulies. The names, I don't think everybody was surprised by those moves, and those have been two of the bright lights for us.
There's a lot of them.
Yeah, so I think there's probably a lot of that going on, which is good for the sport. which means there are
Of course
good
it is.
players out there that we just don't get to see. So we'll continue on.
Yeah.
We'll continue on.
We're like the reality is we've got to turn these players into profit. Like we bought the player of Man City for 5 million, so we've got to turn that in. Ideally, you turn that into 30. You've done well, and you reinvest it because we're not as much as our City going. We're all on 0 points, and we have as much chance of winning the title as anyone else. Realistically, we are fighting to keep our head above water, and the way you do that is by selling your asset and then bringing in someone closer in ability to your asset, and then while you've got the money on top of it. So, I don't know. Sorry, please continue.
No problem. Well, Tony, what shirt are you wearing, by the way?
New England Patriots.
Oh, you are? You're a Patriots fan?
Yep, I've been since Drew Bledsoe went
I don't
there.
remember you saying that. All right.
I thought he was going to say since they started winning Super Bowls.
Well, that was what I was gonna say because it's like you're in the middle of like nowhere, America, and you picked the Patriots.
I like the quarterback. I like Drew Bledsoe.
Bill Belichick didn't know, did he?
The trailer for All In. Oh, I think we might have missed that one.
All or Championship. Oh my, Mr. Sarker, you saucy bugger.
These guys are here talking about growing stuff. I don't want to know.
Tomatoes.
Yeah, tomatoes. That's right. We call them tomatoes on this program.
Should keep that off the screen in case the authorities
tomatoes. Yeah, and
charge you
it's
as an
legal,
accessory.
Tom.
Yeah.
I can have 12 plants legally.
That's cool. As you can see behind me, I've changed my background. I've been playing around with some things and got little, screens.
Stan was the brand, Gary, and now you're the brand.
Animated there behind me.
DWTT 4 times on your screen.
There you go. So just in case you wanted to know who I was. Oh, yeah. See, this is it. When Bledsoe got there, that's when Tony was like, "You're damn right. Yeah, Patriots for me." or when Bledsoe made that run to the sideline, that's when he became a fan. Right?
I like Bledsoe.
He ran to the sidelines, took a hit, and then he was done. And then Tom Brady was born. Turned to Mr. Spike Lee, I guess so. All right, so let's continue on. Let's get a little Arsenal news here. We've talked enough about Leeds, even though I think the Leeds has been doing good. Like you said, I think they are getting younger, but hopefully that doesn't create a lot of pain for you throughout the season. You had pain last season with 2 really good players, and you're going to do it again.
I'll still expect a difficult season, but ultimately, if we still end up with more points than we got this season, then what more can you ask for?
True. Yeah. Steve Denham says he knew about Martinelli.
I think he's being facetious.
The mams. Okay, got it. What was that? 8 degrees of separation there. So, yeah, I knew him too that way too. Anyway, so let's get into it. Arsenal still has a couple of targets, I think, that are out there. I've listening to some of the shows today, and some of them actually seemed like they were saying this might be it for Arsenal. I hope not. I really, really hope not. But one of the targets we still have that is still out there that might happen. It seems really, really, really small that we will is Lisandro Martinez. Seems like he's destined for United, going to play with his former coach. Sounds like also he'll get to play more in the position of his, of his preference. Arsenal will use him. I think the thing is Arsenal will use him in multiple places, so he'll get to play a lot more. And eventually, if he does solidify a spot, he'll be in. So yeah, I think it'd be better for him to come to Arsenal, of course, than to go to that team. What do you think about Martinez, the situation there, Tony?
40 million, 45 million is a little much. He definitely wants to come to a Premier League. It's kind of surprising he hasn't really picked a team yet. I don't know if he's waiting for Arsenal to bid more, because right now I think Man United's bid a little bit more than we have.
I guess the thing that he probably is doing, which is probably a bad sign for us, is that he wants to, they want this done so that he can get on the plane on Friday, I believe, to go with United on their trip.
Yeah.
So, and we actually play on Friday.
With Ten Hag, they kind of have the advantage, but from what we've heard, it doesn't seem like they had a real close relationship. But still, it's somebody he knows is a good coach, develops young players. So maybe he'll be tempted to go there.
Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, I was talking to. This is. I guess we'll take this at a side here. Sounds like Brownie could be in a bit of trouble. So hopefully not, and hopefully we will hear of him soon. So we'll see what's going on there. But yeah, come back to us, Brownie. We'll see what's going on there. But he has seemed to drop off disappear from us, gone dark, as they say. Yeah, anything to say on Martinez, Mr. Tom? I don't know if you've been following that since. I guess I try to keep you involved.
Make sure you do the right Martinez there.
Yeah, no, I think personally, as a rule of thumb, in modern football, I find if you're in a transfer battle with Man United, let them have the player because they're probably onto a loser. So just let them get on with it.
Like recent history,
it's like if Leeds were going for a player and Tottenham were going for a player, I'd be like, oh, you can have the player. I don't want a player that Tottenham want. Like, why would you? Losers attract losers. So
I like your method of madness there. If that's the case, then yeah, we are happy that we didn't get some of the players that that team got. Yeah.
Like, I can't believe I sat on I won't name the show, but we was on another show the other night, and it turned into this massive fear fest over Tottenham. Oh, Tottenham have got all these players, they've got Richarlison, they're going to do well next year. And I can't believe I stomached it for about 17 minutes, where it was just, oh, Tottenham are going to do really well this year. Richarlison's coming and they've bought so-and-so, and Conte's going to have them running, it's going to be great. It's like, no, at the end of the day, you can take the Tottenham out of, I can't remember the saying, but Tottenham are Tottenham, and they're sucked. They
that sounds like a person that.
You can take the team out of Tottenham, but you can't take Tottenham out of the team or something like that. Yeah.
Yeah, and they're still Tottenham. They'll suck, regardless.
They'll find a way to screw it up. But the problem is that
it's destiny, baby.
They're lowering their risk to some degree. So yeah, I hear you on that one.
Tom,
I'm not. I think they've done some good things, which is hard for me to stomach, in terms of what they've done. But they had it.
No, his name rhymed with Harry.
Huh? They had what?
No, he said, does the person's name rhyme with Bark? I said, no, it rhymes with Harry. And Holo.
There you go.
Sorry,
Mr. What is that? Mr. John Smith talks a lot of sense.
That may be my choice of beverage.
Yeah, no. So Martinez, we'll see. As I said, I would like our players to get on the at least on the plane to go into USA. So I find it a little strange, right? That we're already in Germany now, right? If I recall, I think I saw we're already in Germany now because and we'll get into that as well. Partey confirmed that he was in Germany, and a lot of fans that were concerned about what's going on in the football world right now. That's a good sign, I guess. But we'll talk about that at the end of our transfer talk. New name coming up for Arsenal, Sergej Milinkovic-Savic. I believe it's a forward striker. I believe good in the air and stuff like that. Now, I don't know much about him. I can barely say his name. But that name just popped out of nowhere. And then there's a lot of he's a good player, all of that. Anybody knows anything about him? Seen him play? Anybody? Bueller?
I don't even know what team he plays for, Gary.
He plays for Lazio. So
this transfer talk all summer has made me realise that I need to widen my scope of football, so I'm actually more aware of all these names that are coming up. Because I'm like, I'll see a name and I'll be like, oh, who's that? I've never not. Oh, that's a name and all this. And
that
Yeah,
name
all the-
came up. That name
Did
came
you
up
know any of
today.
the players that's coming?
sorry,
to
is that
Tom?
Savic from Real Madrid? Savic?
No. He's from Lazio.
Oh,
Yeah. So
do
yeah,
Real Madrid have
6'3",
Savic?
6'3", oh, 6'3" midfielder. That's what it was. His name came up, and then it was a matter of, is Tielemans still on our radar? And that might just be, noise, or that might be actually the case that Tielemans isn't going to happen, but we'll see. But also Chelsea's interested in him. What were you going to
I've got
say?
this feeling. No, sorry, it's not massively important, but I've got a feeling that you may try and just run down Tielemans' contract and take him next year for free.
Or why don't we just take him on loan? If that's the case, I don't know.
If you could do, that'd be a good deal for you. Because if you could, take most, probably Leicester would want you to take all of his wages on board, obviously. But if you could do that, then that might be a good deal for you. But obviously, Leicester would need to replace him, or they'd want some financial compensation or something. Hence why I probably think you may wait out his contract and take him next season.
Yeah, but we need him today. That's the problem, right? We need him
Do you?
today. Sergio, it's not Sergio because I'm looking at it as Sergev. G-E-J is that last part of that first name. Sergev.
Do you need Tielemans right now?
Yes, I think we do. Yeah, because who would he replace?
I've no idea. I just mean, like,
Yeah, he's
are
going to
you
replace.
do you want him just for the sake of having someone to say you brought him?
No. I don't.
Or do
None
you
of the players.
actually need him?
I can say none of the players that we went after. I'm looking at just for, just because it'd be nice to have. No, they're all going to help. He's going to help because I believe he could start for us, and and that might push Xhaka to the bench, and I think he's better. For me, he's better offensively. I don't know what you think, Tony.
NFL's great, really.
Yeah, Tielemans to me doesn't really excite me as much, but we need that position. We need depth. To me, we need 2 or 3 central midfielders.
Bargav, what are you? What?
What?
What is he talking about?
Who are you? I thought you were talking about Tielemans.
Yes, but what is he talking about?
Who?
He's talking about a Xhaka backup.
Uh-oh.
I don't want a Xhaka backup.
There's only so much I'm willing to blag, Ray.
Bargav, I'm sorry. I need somebody to start in front of.
I think Bargav's pulling your chain, Gary.
I don't know.
He's
Some people
actually.
There's a lot of people that like him, right? A lot of people that like him.
That's a great player.
Hello, Ray. Welcome to the show. He knows a lot about Arsenal. He hears about it pretty much, on Mondays and Sundays and Thursdays and Fridays. He hears a lot about it. Yeah, see, some people just Tielemans isn't for them. Yeah, Neves isn't coming, right? Of course, they would have even entertained that, I think, but they're not doing that either. Yeah. Whoever we get can't be better than Xhaka. What? No, he's not. He's serious, Tony. We got a serious one here.
Did Bargav steal my and BX Gunner's supply? I'm worried about Bargav.
Riddy's at least on our side. Riddy thinks there's a backup. He can get pushed to the bench.
Right, on the scoop, I once spent 10 minutes talking about 2 football matches I never watched 1 minute of. That's a real thing that happened.
Yeah, it's probably I've not been to an NFL game in a very long time, but you know what? The one thing is that you have enough time in between plays to drink your beer, communicate with your neighbors, and then watch the game. So it can't be any better than that, right? So either
I imagine
watching
it's
sport,
actually-
drinking a beer, or chatting about.
I imagine it's a
I
really
think
good
baseball
Twitter
is one of
sport
the best one to go to in the States.
Could-
Better than
because you have
What are you
time to do
talking
it.
about, Tony?
NFL. I think baseball is better to go to live because you're just sitting there relaxing, drinking beers. the
Yeah.
whole time.
But it's slow.
Oh yeah. No, baseball's perfect for if you're just there to
It's
get
not
drunk.
any slower than football
It's an
is now.
excuse to
But
drink,
there's
isn't
people
it? 'Cause they're
hitting
like,
each other,
"Oh, yeah."
long bombs, runs, all that stuff. Baseball, swing, only what 25 to 35% of the time do they touch the ball.
Yeah, but there's only 10 minutes of action in football.
In baseball, how much action do you think there is if they're only hitting the ball
Hang on, 10
25 to
minutes of
30%
action
of the
in
time?
what? NFL?
He's
NFL,
talking-
yeah.
yeah.
I thought it meant our football. I was going to say, it's not that low.
No. Your football's like 60. So Des has joined us. Des, welcome to the show. I talked to him in WhatsApp earlier today. Thanks for joining us. Yeah, I think so. Sam here, he's trying to rile me up here.
Boy,
Oh, look at this! See,
Ray sure likes Tillman's. He just
talk some
think
sense
he's got
to
a
Tony.
shrine to
There
him.
you go.
I saw Mr. Ray. He did one of those, you know, those YouTube shorts, and he was like doing it back because he was obviously doing the Jesus thing, but he had done it like it was a TikTok, and I was like, oh, okay.
Who did that?
Like Ray did it.
Oh,
like,
he did.
Yeah, because he had the background of Jesus doing like the photo, and then Ray stood in front of it like, we've signed Jesus, blah 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 blah, and all this, and it was like, oh, okay, this is what it feels like to be 12 again, because TikTok's for 12-year-olds, isn't it?
I missed
But
it.
No, it's great. You should watch it. I don't
All
support
right.
Arsenal, and I watched it. I was like, I support all your shit, Ray.
TikTok's for Chinese gathering all your information.
There you go.
That's what TikTok's for.
Yeah, I think
I'm promoting your TikToks.
There you go. There you go. So yeah,
Are you just trying to get like a promotion for Ray?
yeah.
Is that what you're trying to do?
I thought it was amusing. It wasn't meant to be amusing. I assume it was meant to be exciting and informative, and it was, because I already knew about the transfer. But if I didn't know, I would have then known, because Ray was very clear and he looked very excited. And I'd look very excited if I also signed Jesus. So
I hear you.
You should have known it very early. I seen it like 4 minutes after it broke this morning.
Yeah. I did. Did you guys see the trolling by Rich Arlison? I didn't really see that. So yeah.
I tried not to pay attention to him when he was at Everton. I'm definitely not going to pay attention to him now he plays for Tottenham.
Yeah, we won't see him as much anyway. So there you go. What does that mean?
You got one dislike. Who did this?
Yeah, people out there they're hating. They're haters, man. Haters. So yeah. So
it's
that's
probably racism, Ray.
There you go. There you go. So that's we were talking about Sergey, and we talked about Tielemans as well. As far as other transfer business, I didn't see much. I don't know if you guys saw anything else in there about any transfers. I did see an article which I thought was pretty good about Jesus from Rohan. I don't know if you guys see him on the for those Arsenal fans, anyways. You would see him, Rohan Javan, I believe it is. He does like some articles for Gooners Town. He kind of went through the 3 positions that he plays and kind of gives you a little description on it. It was a really good article. If you didn't know much about, why we want him, it's because he can play on any one of the spots in the front 3, which is good because if we need to rest someone, i.e., Saka, we can do that and he can still play. Can move him around, and he's shown that he can work anywhere on that front line. So I think that's pretty good. All right, any more transfer talk? Anybody got anything else? So besides we talked about.
It's been quiet the last 4 or 5 days, just preseason. I think they're focusing on that.
A lot of teams are getting there. I know Leeds for a fact this is the case, but I'm assuming most teams are the same. A lot of the teams that had players that were picked for international duty are getting their players back today. So Obviously, the players that got picked for Nations League and all that, they probably then went on their holidays after that. So they got to come back later. Like all the players that got picked for Wales and that for Leeds all came back to training today. And I'm guessing that's the case for most teams. So it's actually going to be quite an important week as such for a lot of teams.
Yeah, I mean, but the players on international duties are solidified in their spots, right? Most likely the ones that are,
No, I don't mean in that way. I mean, like, in terms of, like, this is an important week. Say, for my team specifically, this is going to be where our manager tries to drum Bielsa ball out of because this is his time now to get them to play how he wants them to play.
Yep.
Because he ain't got the pressure behind him of actually, I just need to get enough points to keep my head above the water. Like, now this is his time to shine and go. So this will be the week where it's like he's got all his lads, apart from the ones he's purchased, obviously.
Yeah.
And because I think we fly off to Australia next week, if I'm not mistaken.
Nice.
So.
So we'll get into that comment. But we'll go through some of the comments here, and then we'll jump on that question from Des. So yeah, Jesus at a crossroads. Yeah, well, I guess not. He's with us now, so that's cool.
Make sure you rest him a couple of weeks before Easter, because he usually does well on the Monday after Easter.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, Tony is crying. Caleb, he misses Caleb, huh?
I miss.
Yeah, definitely too long. Was it a visa issue? I didn't think so because I thought he was already in the stadium walking around like days ago. So nah.
No, I think the Brexit stuff. I think if you were already in England, it was like grandfathered in. I could be wrong on that.
Yeah,
I think you're right, Tom.
Yeah, I think Neves, to me, I think controls the middle a little bit more, which is something we need as well. Tielemans, and I'm not sure if that's a bigger strength of his. Yeah, and they're laughing at you. I don't know what this. Laughing at Yuri scoring. And Tony's weekly cricket lessons. Oh, I don't know about what's that. What's going on here? We'll get to the question from Des here. So let me get to this question from Des, and we'll follow up on some of his other chats. But do you think Arsenal are keeping their transfers quiet now so we don't get hijacked? Based on what they did with Fabio Vieira, I don't think either they should be closing him, or I guess maybe you're right. Maybe they do keep him quiet as they go back and forth. But we seem to know every time they raise their fee, their bid for the player. So I don't think so. I think if it's as easy as Fabio, that means the numbers were right in line, which could be that they were too high. But that's what they say, right? If the first offer is taken, then you went too high. Tony, what do you think about Arsenal being quiet?
I don't like it. We still need plenty of players. Like I said, I think there's kind of more focused right now on getting ready to start off in Germany and get preseason rolling. But they need to get the players in. Not near enough. Not enough midfield cock. Still need a number 2 striker. Still need fullback cover, both sides. There's a ton of work to be done. All the fans went from being super excited 10 days ago to kind of now being blah or not being nervous about what we're doing. It kind of seems like after Rafinha thing fell through, the fans kind of changed their tone, which probably makes Tom smile. Now I'll have a chug of his beer and smile some more.
So what was that, Tony? I was in a dream world there.
I said that will make you smile, Tom, and you'll take a chug of beer and smile again.
Yeah, no, that was the part I heard. I didn't hear the part you said before that. Oh, if Rafinha stayed with Leeds, I'd be ecstatic, man.
Rafinha deal falling through. Yeah. Our fans being kind of upset and down since that happened.
I don't want the deal to fall through. I want someone to pay a lot of money for him.
You don't want to take Chelsea's money?
No, I'd
Or
rather
Barcelona?
not take Chelsea's money, which is why I'd rather take your money or Barcelona's money.
There you go. Yeah, I think anyways, being quiet is good if you can close it up pretty quickly, but we'll see. We'll see about that. It's Barcelona going to spring a surprise. I did see, I don't know if you guys saw it, but Barcelona might be interested in Ronaldo.
They
Is that what I
signed
saw?
a player today, didn't they? They signed Frank Kessie.
That's right. That's right. Oh, I thought that was already. I thought they did that already, like yesterday or
I
so.
don't know.
I did see that name though. So yeah, is he good?
I don't know.
Okay.
I mean, I was gonna say he obviously has to have something because otherwise for Barcelona to be interested. However, based on their recent transfer activity and the way they spent the 200 million they got for Neymar, I'm not so certain that's the case. So they
I hear
wasted
you.
that money. No one's ever going to tell me they didn't. They
Yeah.
They received the biggest transfer fee in the history of our sport, and they wasted every fucking penny of it.
Oh, here we go. You
Yeah,
got some names. You got some names. Oh, you wanted to comment on this one?
is that true, Tony?
I like Neves.
It's all
I'd
about the
rather
facial
have him
here.
than Tillmans.
It's all
Oh no,
about
I
the
didn't mean
facial
the
here.
first part. I mean is the second half of the question. Is
He
it
didn't.
true?
He didn't say no. So that
He
sounds like a
didn't. He
big
didn't
yes
say
to
no.
me.
It
He has to
could be
think about
true.
it, which means he's about to lie. Got it. We know, Tony. It's all right. None's
No
wrong.
no's is a yes.
Not that there's anything wrong with it. So, but we got here. Sam's got some names for you that you probably haven't heard of
Yeah.
that are really good. So Landon
Oh
Donovan,
no,
Freddie
I
Adu.
have heard of them. Mr. Freddie Adu, who I remember him when he was about 13 and he turned professional, and then he just fell off the map.
Yeah, it just got
But
gradually worse and worse and worse.
weren't he meant to like make football in America like the supernova? Like he was meant to be like the biggest star in the history of the game,
Yeah,
and then he went to Benfica.
yeah. I think somebody, as they say, was out in front of their skis a little bit when they made that decision for him.
Ray got my joke.
Yeah, yeah.
Just saying. Ray was
Mr.
paying
Tom's
attention.
TikToks. Ooh, you know what I actually did? I created a DWTT account on TikTok. So today's show I actually put out there like the show's happening. So I might actually be pushing more announcements for the show. I don't know if I'm going to do anything myself, but we'll I'm just getting started. So
I did make myself a personal promise and join TikTok.
got it. I'm in Facebook. I'm in Instagram. Whatever. I was in all the other social networks when they came out. So it's just it's just what you do. I don't feel it the way you do. I'm gonna keep it in my hand no matter what. So Ryan Giggs. Oh, okay. We're going there, huh?
That's a bit controversial.
Yeah, it's a bit kind of yeah. Riddy's going there, man. First he's going to Liverpool. Now he's going after Leeds. I mean, the man is doing it. Yeah, he was 13 for a very long time.
We've got a left back you can have. His name's Junior Firpo.
No, I did.
Thank you, Tom.
I did hear about a left back. Oh, I don't know the name, but there are left backs out there. I think they, of course, Martinez is more versatile, which is the reason why we went after him. But there are some left back candidates out there. I don't know the names.
You should take our old left back, Alioski. I read a stat today on the Twitter. I swear this is true. In the Saudi Arabian Premier Division, he got over 230 crosses in the league, and the second highest player for putting in crosses was 160. So he had at least 90 more than anyone else in the league, and he cancelled his contract. So I believe he's up for grabs.
That's all right. I don't think we need him.
But he's Pepe's old mate.
That is even. It gives it even less chance that we pick him up now. Yeah. I mean, it's almost like I mean, some names that have come up in the past: Kyle Walker Peters, Zinchenko. Of course, we've done that. Tagliafico, some Ajax left back. I don't know if that's going to happen if we're still going after the man there, Marco Alonso.
I'm secretly disappointed you're all saying no to Firpo because I wanted Buell to say yes, so then I could be like, well, too late, you can't have him.
No, but nobody's saying.
You didn't take the bait.
Nobody's saying we're going after him. Oh, so yeah, I guess this is the number one on the list of things not to do if you bring in the man.
No, because he'll slap her back and her friend, allegedly.
Yeah, true.
According to the courts.
Got rainbows over here for Rainbow Ray. Tony loves beards. No is a yes. Here on DWTT. Yeah. I am 12. What? Do I look 12? I did shave, so there's no white hairs on my face or yeah.
You still look like a former Arsenal legend.
Yeah. Are we supposed to? Has he not been cancelled because of his?
Which former Arsenal legend, Tony?
What do you mean?
Which one do you think Gary looks like? Starts with an I, ends with a T.
What, really?
Yeah.
Were you gonna say Bergkamp? Is that what you thought I looked like?
No,
Bergkamp?
I thought he was gonna say Tony Adams, but all right.
Yeah, there we go. As right there says for no.
Actually, it is right. It's still said on.
Saying nothing.
Oh, that's what it is. See, that's why I think Tony was dribbling. He was like when he looked at. There you go.
Better than what Ray does with he hears Gilbert.
There you go. So we're finding out more about Tony. He's into beards, and
What have we actually established in 47 minutes and 40 seconds?
That there's not much going on in this stupid transfer window. No big names, anyways, and Arsenal really it doesn't seem like they want Tielemans, even though I understand what you're saying. They want to wait, but why are you waiting on somebody that you need? I don't get that.
No,
it's not. This isn't like Liverpool when they missed out on one of their targets. It wasn't like they didn't have a good player sitting in front of them or sitting on the squad. Arsenal doesn't have that. So for me, go get the man. Oh, look at this. He's going after Leeds now. He's going he went from Liverpool, now he's going backwards a little bit on the Owls. It's all about Leeds now.
I've been going after Leeds for my whole life.
He's not too mediocre Leeds player. I'll take that guy. So I don't know. Riddy is Riddy. Yeah.
Outrageous. There's no W in Harrogate.
Oh, Tony's making deals. That's what he's doing right now. Tell us, Tony, what are you doing? You're not talking. Then when I want you to talk, when I don't want you to talk, you have nothing. You have everything to say.
I was reading about Brownie, but
you saw that article?
Yeah.
I don't necessarily want to bring it up here, but if you want to look it up, you can see what's out there. It's probably no surprise what's happening based on the content in there, but hopefully we hope for all the best there. I did see. I guess we'll go into something that did come up today, and that's kind of what I had alluded to earlier. There was a tweet about a player in the Premier League, North London area. I think an arrest was made.
Late 20s.
Yeah, late 20s. Renowned, a name that we all know. So sounds like a popular player. Arrested for doing some bad things. Don't like to get into that. My thing, there's a lot of talk about it, and for me, I really don't want to talk about it. I think the key here is that whoever's feeling pain because of it. Hopefully, they get what they need, and the person that did the bad thing gets what they need to.
It always ends up where you kind of don't really talk about the victim. You just end up talking about the person that committed a crime.
Yeah.
Rape allegations, something you never really want to talk about until you know more about it. So it's kind of.
Yep. So that's where I am on that one. Their names were pulled out there. Partey's name came up because he's in that that age group, but I kind of felt that probably didn't happen because he just got married and accepted, I think, the Muslim faith and all that kind of stuff. So I kind of, not that means anything because it doesn't, but it just seemed like a kind of didn't correlate with what they're talking about at that particular point in time. So, but you never know.
He's already in Germany.
And yeah, he did communicate
I'm not
with the
laughing
social
at this
world.
subject. It was Riddy's comment made me laugh.
Let's see. Oh, this one, Tony's trying to filter. Riddy's bringing it. He's been bringing it lately. I don't know what's going on. This reminds me of when Ray just turned on me and went from quiet nice guy to dirty mouth guy. But I don't know what's going on with people around. Maybe it's me.
Mouth fucking
Maybe it's
Irishman.
me. There you go.
Fecker.
Yeah. I didn't want to talk about it, but I did want to. It's more about, as Tony said, about the victim. That's the one that needs all the help. That's why I brought it up, Ray. So yeah, don't need to go into the details of it. If you want to, you can figure it out. The Ray's going after me now. I guess. Whatever, Ray.
I think Ray's had a little too many beverages on the 4th or something.
Yeah.
Ray's having a great time. Because Ray's don't usually get to sit in the comment section. Ray usually has to sit and moderate and host. He has all the stress.
Now he's just kind of unloading everything. He's unloading everything.
Lucky Charms, he's just chugging them, just munching down on them.
Yeah. See I guess you were talking about. This is the latest comment, latest tweet that came out from Fabrizio. 20 million for Tal Adams medical next week. Oh wait, he'll take a medical this week, so it should be all done pretty soon.
What are you talking about, Ray? I'm loving it.
What's Ray talking about?
It's like, lighten up, fellows. I'm loving it, Ray.
We're not taking it serious. I'm smiling the whole time. If I was upset, you would know it. I would tell you.
Ray, go away. You got other things to do.
I don't tell him to go away. I want him to continue doing what he's doing. It's making me laugh.
Yeah. No,
kind of what you do from a comment section, Tom. Yeah.
That's why I see it. I know it when I see it. Yeah. So sorry, Gary. You was doing seriously.
Go ahead, continue on. You were on a roll.
I want to go with Sam's comment there. Why is it so much darker than normal, Tom? You just look like a little cutout there. It's like totally pitch black.
It's because of the background. There's the background on this platform that Gary has started using. There's not a white background, so it's a blue background. Therefore, I don't get the light reflected back on me, which makes me look darker. Plus, I'm also wearing a dark blue shirt. So,
all right. So if I take a lighter background, then we should see a lot more of you or something. Let's try. I don't know this one. Let's try this one.
Yeah, see.
Does it look any brighter to me?
It looks the same. Just Tom looks clear.
Yeah, you are sitting in definitely like a black hole. There's nothing. So
no, but it is lighter. So now
it's lighter than black. You're right. It's lighter than black. Yes, but it is dark.
For me, it looks like Jesus.
Oh yeah, no, I won't dispute it. It weren't dark. I know it's dark. No, it's dark. Got the light off. Of course, it's bloody gonna be dark. I'm just saying that obviously it's lighter on the other show because they use StreamYard, and StreamYard has a white background.
What is Ray ask? What question did he ask me? Do you guys remember?
I don't think he asked you a question.
It was about TikTok. No, I don't know.
TikTok, love it.
TikTok.
That's a Ray a little old for TikTok.
I don't know what you guys are talking about here. What?
Sam knows a lot about a lot of things.
Yeah.
And he's not.
Benjamin.
Bring him in
And
as a
Sam's
backup.
not afraid to share it either. That's the
Yeah.
bad part.
My
I
boy.
haven't- Oh, look at that. We'll get to Ben in a second. I see Ben in there, but Brooke Norton Cuffey. Well, he came. He came off the bench for the U19s, right? When they won, he kind of. I think he would. Definitely was helpful there. Is he ready for Arsenal? I don't know. I don't think so. I think I'd rather have somebody a little bit more experience, and somebody maybe who likes to go forward and is better going forward. But yeah, I think one more year for him. And as I said, you got rainbows, Gary? What? What is he talking about, Tony? Because you know him more than I do.
Idea.
That's your
Is
friend.
Lucky
Tell-
Charms? Is that what he's talking about? Or
I don't know what he's talking about.
I think
So
he's on a sugar high. Maybe
Ben's
he's had too
joined
much
us. Hello,
ice cream,
Ben.
too much Lucky
well,
Charms,
we already had our leads talk, Ben. So
too
you
many
missed it.
Bushmills, too much Irish whiskey.
You
Something's
missed
wrong
it.
with
How's
you, Ray.
everybody? We're doing good. We're doing good. You guys doing good?
Yeah, I'm doing fine.
Yes.
Maybe Ray's just overexcited. He just had Tillman's on a loop just watching him.
Yeah.
I'm trying to look
Or
at
not
it a
just
bit
watching
different,
him.
Ben. I'm
Watching
trying to
Tillman.
be happy for Calvin as opposed to sad that I am sad that he's gone. But I'm trying to
Ray
look at it
thinks
more
he-
as in
Ray wants to know if you have a
he's-
rainbow background, Gary.
Do I have
he's
a
going
rainbow
to win
background?
things.
Oh, is that what he meant?
Yeah.
Oh, this
Apparently.
one. Oh, he'll love this one then.
Well, that
Got
is
Ray
right.
in the background there?
This segment is brought to you by Rainbow Ray.
And Rainbow Rays brought to you by Lucky Charms.
What are we going to talk about during this segment?
Can they see this?
Yes.
They can actually see. Oh my God. It looks like I'm being fisted by a star.
Ray loves it. Imagine that.
That's
Haven't
not
you been
PG.
fisted by a star before, Tom?
He said we're his favorite three people. Wow, I made it there.
Well, I don't want to talk about the time that I got tickets to Gladiators, but
There you go.
Uh-oh.
And this is really confirming what we all knew. Something just isn't right. And there you go. Now it's been confirmed.
that makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. Because really gets especially surly after a drink. So
Yeah. Oh man. So we're gonna turn this thing off. So we'll go back to here. I know this rate. Yeah, I think
Damn, where'd Tom
Tom,
go?
Mr. Tom is happy about that.
Tom almost disappeared.
Looks like Sam liked it. Yep. Happy 4th. Thank you very much,
Hi,
Ben.
Ben.
I thought that background was fantastic.
You were scared. You said you got a star up your whatever. So
I didn't
didn't
say I was
say, oh,
scared
you
of
said you
it.
got
I just said
fisted.
it was happening.
you were. Is that why you're smiling even more now?
I thought
It's
Shaka was
59
up
minutes
there with
past
a little
midnight, all right? I need
rainbow
some joy in my
unicorn
life.
floaty from last year.
So Saka. Oh yes, Saka. I guess I don't really want to talk about it because it scares me. Sorry.
I don't think it's going to happen until the season's over.
what?
I think
What's
we're
gonna
going to be a
scare you? What are you
release
talking
clause.
Well, it's time for supposedly with 2 years left on a contract. Arsenal supposedly is going to make a decision whether to keep a player or not by either extending, creating signing an extension or letting them go. And we've done this before, and we actually have done the extension. So this one is a big one. And that's why, the Rafinha deal seemed all right. Well, if we have to and we can't keep Saka, at least we have Rafinha. Well, we don't have Rafinha right now, so Saka is scary.
Right.
Right?
You-
I'm not.
you-
I can't see all the comments.
3
'cause I haven't
weeks
scrolled
ago,
down.
I remember. So good to see Ray's here as well. We can hear this. I remember 2 weeks ago when you were all like, I'm going to make you wait till 3 a.m. before we talk about Rafina. It's like, I don't wait till 3 a.m. to talk about Rafina. I'm going to bed. But you waited, and I was like, I don't care if you talk about Rafina. I'm going to bed. But I think you still talked about him. But the point is, it's like, you are all like, oh, we're definitely going to get Rafina. We're going to get him for the price that we want. You ain't, and you didn't. So,
Yeah, this is
lesson
why.
learned, gentlemen.
Yeah, we were kind of partially making fun. You know that. So, but it is scary, and this is letting contracts run out. This one can't run out. That's for sure. He won't be here in next summer if he hasn't signed. Yeah. So yeah, be patient. I'll be patient, but come August when we're playing against who we playing in the first game again? Is it
A
Newcastle?
crap team.
No, you got
Palace.
Crystal Palace, didn't you?
Crystal Palace. All right.
We're playing a
I know you
Selhurst
fix the
Park,
list
Gary.
more than you do.
Yeah. So Sacker and the background. Ooh. I don't have a Sacker picture. You know what? Maybe I do. Just a second. We can do this. I think I have the power. Saka on a unicorn. Ooh. There we go.
Oh,
All right. Uh-oh. This one's even framed.
Saka plus that background. Wait, what? This is
this is Saka with his little pool floaty.
Yeah. So let's do this. Saka.
You should do the illustrated one. I like the illustrated one.
Oh, this is a.
The poorly drawn Arsenal with him on.
There you go.
I think that too, Ben. I think he'll stay if Barcelona don't match the offer.
There you go. Oh, we need the background too, right? I don't think it's a good picture, but we will start with that one first. Yeah? Everybody happy?
Ray is.
Ray's happy. Rainbows and can't
Wait,
find
is that a unicorn?
That is a unicorn, yes.
That's a
I
unicorn.
thought it was something
too.
else at
Oh,
first.
I found it. Here's the one everybody's been. Oh, here it is. Oh, you guys gonna like this one. There
Don't
we go.
accidentally click on your Pornhub link there.
There's none of that going
Wait,
on. Stop it.
So, Saridi, you want a picture from the game where we handed you the 3 points and you still didn't take advantage of it by getting to the place you wanted to get to? Put the picture up. It's fine.
All right, so here we go.
Oh man.
It actually does fit. I wish it was a lot bigger. You
Ray
guys were-
just,
Oh,
Ray
oh,
just
Gary,
officially
Gary, this is a
dropped
question
StreamYard
for you,
this
mate.
format.
This is a question for you. No, the latest comment is for you,
Oh.
baby.
I
Go
haven't
on.
got to that one yet. What is this one? We've got some comments here. Uh-oh.
He has to keep constantly charging them, Sam. That's why he's fiddling with his earbuds.
Yeah. And what is this the question you're talking about?
Nah. After that. I think it's 2 more comments after that. Yes, Des, that is true.
Ben or the unicorn? I think the unicorn's got Ben. Did I answer it right this time?
Oh, come on, Gary. We know the rules of this game. You're not allowed to answer it correctly.
Oh man. We're gonna get back
That was the funniest thing ever
to
on Friday night.
I did not like it. I did not like it.
We have to stick with the brand.
Yeah.
DWT 4 times.
There you go. And this is for Mr. Tom.
I believe you could have, but again, that doesn't necessarily mean that he has to leave. It's then up to him, similar to it is now. If you match the offer we say yes to, he will then say yes or no. But as another comment from Mr. Ben Island said, I do kind of believe that he doesn't want to leave Leeds, but he wants to play for Barcelona.
You think that's why
more than
everything
he
went
actually
so
wants
quiet?
to leave Leeds.
Mm.
Cause, well, I'm sure you saw the footage on the final day, like we celebrate. Like, that's not the celebration of a man that hates the football club that he plays for.
That is true. That is true. Yeah, I think a lot of people were happy that Leeds did not. And I did get I got a question. I got a question on the either or right. Mm. And this is kind of, for me, this is not a problem, but for many, this is a problem that Rafinha would start over Saka and Martinelli. I say I don't
He
care.
would.
No,
He
I
would.
don't care about that. I would be happy with that.
No,
You know,
no. I'm saying that. Like, I know football is subjective, but he would start over those two players.
and I would,
He would.
Start over
and,
one of the two.
and that's kind of what I want. I would
Saka's
want it.
definitely
I
gonna
don't
be
mind
playing.
that. I don't mind if that's the way they decided to go. So, and does that mean Saka would leave or go? Some people say he's staying no matter what. So it shouldn't matter if he gets to rest a little bit more. And Ray's just like he's just kind of projecting on me. I played a joke and now he thinks it's all about it's. That's it. Nah. Yeah. What is this one? Yeah. I think he wants to play for Barker. Yeah.
I think that's
And
why everything's went so
Riddy's going through
quiet.
his collection of Xhaka backgrounds. Oh, I actually said that. Riddy, I'm gonna have to cut you off. You've had too much. Too much of Xhaka. I'm cutting you off,
Wonderful.
dude.
Did
Too
Riddy
much.
use Keith Gary?
Not over Saka. Oh, yes, over Saka too. Rafinha's a better player than Saka. That's okay. It's not a problem for me. He doesn't need to be better than Rafinha today.
It won't be the biggest end of the world anyways. You're playing more games next season, and you're probably going to do better in the cups. So you'll play even more games there.
Yeah.
Like Ben said something here as well. I wouldn't mind if he actually signed a new deal on the understanding that next season we will definitely sell him to Barcelona for slightly less money or whatever. Because if he can help us even further become established as a mid-table Premier League side and then fucks off to Barcelona, fine. Even if it was for 30 million or whatever, because then it wouldn't matter so much. Because the important thing is you've got to keep the TV money rolling in, because that's more important than anything.
You would have to buy somebody though. This window.
Yeah, but we'd have longer to do it rather than right now. We're having to replace him now.
But you would have to do it right now, regardless.
Yeah, but it'd be even the longer you're in the Premier League, the easier it is to stay in the Premier League because you're constantly then getting replaced with teams that are going to constantly struggle to stay in.
Yeah. And guess what, folks? Sorry, but Ray has to go. Everybody start crying. Boo-hoo, boo-hoo. Ray, have a good night. We will talk to you later. Thanks for joining us.
I'm not sure we'll talk to him after this.
You don't think what?
So I don't know if we'll talk to him after tonight.
Yeah.
Here we are, a serious channel, and we have.
See, Des is telling you we need him more.
I'm gonna print screen that, and it's gonna go in my dungeon in a pack. You're totally right, Mr. Tom. The rest don't matter so much, but you're totally right, Mr. Tom.
Here we go.
Big kind of
Nuremberg
you.
away on Friday. Well, we just played. Who do we play? Ipswich Town, and we won 5-1. So Nuremberg, where do they sit? Are they good? I don't know much about them.
4-2, Gary.
4-2 Arsenal. We're going to give up 2 goals.
I think they were particularly strong in 1939, but no, wait, that's controversial.
Bundesliga 2. Does that mean Bundesliga 2? Does that mean like the third division?
Second division.
That is the second division. That's what the 2 means. All right. So let's see. They won a lot. They won. Let's see what
This
their record is.
guy, priority his comments. They just got first.
Oh, Ben, thanks for joining us. I know it's kind of late there. What is it?
No, he's saying bye to Ray.
Oh, I'm ready. I'm reading that wrong.
Yeah, don't worry, don't worry. I've got you covered. Got
Let's
you
just
covered.
say
sticking with us.
Nuremberg won 2
I
of
always
their
find a
last.
general rule of thumb: if you win all your games in pre-season, you'll probably have a shit season. Now, I've got no basis of proof for this. It's
That's
just
not
that
true
from
because
my
last
playing,
season
my playing football manager. If I win all my games in pre-season, I tend not to do so well. But if I have a ropey pre-season, for some reason, it ends up the opposite. So
That's usually what happens.
we didn't
with
do
us.
so well in our preseason last year, and we finished 5th. So
but you finished
Yeah,
higher
but-
than you finished the previous season.
Yeah, but with
the
the
You had a
logic
better-
doesn't
so
work
you had
then, right?
last
You
season,
had
we
a
would have finished
better
fifth.
season.
With a really bad preseason.
If we didn't gain any points, we'd still finish 5th from last year.
Yeah.
Tom. So
They finished 8th. They scored 48 goals. They gave up 49 goals. They gave up
I
49
can't be the
goals.
main host of a show, Ben. It takes research and effort.
There you
and
go.
all kinds of stuff. that I
Research.
don't wanna
What
do.
research? I don't do anything like that.
Yeah, but you do
Yeah.
more than me, so I'm just.
Oh.
Yeah. Eddie
What?
will score a
trying to
hat
make
trick.
us seem better than we are, Gary. Let him talk.
What? Why isn't Mr. Tom the main host yet? What?
He just got promoted.
It's my channel. How do I just give it up to him?
He just
Mr.
got
Tom,
promoted
man, look
from
at this,
assistant to co-host.
Eddie
Yeah, I'm a
with the hat
co-host
trick.
now, Ben. Apparently, yet nothing's changed. I'm still in panel 3. Which players won the Champions League with the most clubs? That I believe was Clarence Seedorf.
Something has changed, Tom. You don't have a fucking duck in front of your face.
The duck doesn't work on Mondays.
I think he won it with Real Madrid, AC Milan, and Ajax, but I could be wrong.
Ooh, what was the name? What name did you give?
Clarence Seedorf.
Wow.
I don't know if I'm
Wait
right,
until
but I
Sam
think
gives
that's the
us
answer.
Come on, Sam, give us the answer already.
Oh, he's saying Cyril. I don't think he works on Mondays, or he does
Now,
work.
Cyril,
he just doesn't
Cyril's
work.
hanging out with his mates.
Yeah, there you go. He's out with his
Cyril's
mates.
a Friday night duck. Now, I've got Cyril crunching numbers for my betting picks on Friday.
Yeah. Also, Eddie can't score another hat trick. He already did it.
Tom,
Why
got a
not one in
question,
Germany?
right?
Well, you know what? He's put the shirt on. The shirt comes with goals, right? Wow, look at that. Mr. Tom gets it right.
Yes.
Do you have a question, Mr. Tom, for the show? Because we are sitting
That's
around
what I've
70
already
minutes here. Do you have a question?
I do kind of have a question. I have lots, but yeah, actually. Which Scottish team has a 100% record against Barcelona?
Oof.
I could have phrased it as which team, but that would be here all night. If the Scottish team has a 100% record against Barcelona.
Ooh. $40 goals for. All right, so got Ben has a couple of answers here.
Unfortunately, Mr. Ben, those are not correct.
Oh, and Reddy joined in, so I guess Reddy, you're wrong as well.
And Sam said Aberdeen as well.
Yeah, and I'm going to say Rangers just because the only other team I know.
Nope.
And Mr. Sam is the same. Mr. Sam. Mr. Sam has also guessed incorrectly.
Sam's definitely not a Mr. or a sir.
Oh, he's not a Mr. Uh-oh.
Correct answer.
Oh my.
Dundee United have a 100% record against Barcelona, played 4-1-4 because they've drawn Barcelona twice in European competition, scoring 7 goals and conceding 2.
Wow. Pretty good.
This would have obviously been before the Champions League days of the European Cup.
Yeah.
Because then it was actually possible for Scottish teams to be in it.
Ben gets it right. His Google search is faster than everybody else's. Good job.
To be fair to him, there wasn't many teams left to say in Scotland. So
and I already had one more chance,
yeah.
but yeah. Cool. Question of the week. We are sitting around 75 minutes, so we will.
I knew
I
my
think
leads boy
we've
would get
talked. I
that.
think we've talked enough already. I know you guys think. I don't think there's much more we can talk about here.
Not on
It
the
is
football side of things, anyway.
not much more football we can talk about. But we
That's
are
what I
going to
said you
start
did, Ben. I defended you.
There you go. There you go. Exactly. That is what he said. So yeah. Good job. Good job, Ben. So we are gonna head out of here. I'll let Tony go first. Tony, tell the people, you know, anything you want to say to them, if you want to let them know where you're gonna be next and what you're doing, and
Well, let's
all of
see.
that.
Thursday I'll be on with Ray. Then I'll be on with you whenever
What did
you
he go
decide to do
for?
another one. Be on
True.
Sunday with Ray. Be on Twitter. Mainly just direct messages now. Don't tweet near as much as I used to. But I don't know what I'm gonna do this evening to take in the fourth. Maybe nothing. Maybe do what BX does. Who knows?
Do what
Have you
BX
seen?
does. That sounds like a regular night for you. So I
Have
don't
you
know.
seen that video?
Yeah, but on a
Sorry,
regular night, I
this
don't
is
have
relevant
giant
to
fucking
this.
fireworks
There's a video
exploding
of
in my face.
an African Congress, and basically a guy's been basically accused of like misappropriating funds, so he pretends to faint. But as he's laying there on the table, like you can see his eyes are open, he's like watching, like, "Our people." Like, it's brilliant. It's brilliant. It's exactly what I would do if I got caught out doing something.
There
I
you
was
go.
like, I'd be
Thank
like,
you,
"Oh,
Des, for
guys,
joining us.
I'm fainting."
And Mr. Tom, we're gonna get your say.
Oh yeah, I have a lot of things to say, but they've all gone out of my head. No. Happy 4th of July. Thank you for the support, everyone, especially the English folk,
I
the
thought you
folk
called it
in
American
England
Day, not 4th of
that
July.
are the folk in England that are staying up till 17 minutes past 1 to hear me talk absolute bollocks. I enjoy talking it, but I'm surprised that people actually make the effort to listen to it. I appreciate it. It's very kind. You don't have to do it, but you do. Thank you very much. So
That's why you got a promotion, Tom.
There you go.
yeah, happy 4th of July. Thank you for the promotion. Merry Christmas. Happy Easter. Happy Hanukkah. Thank you to Guru Nanak, God, Jesus, the one up above,
Pray.
down below, and plays for Arsenal. So
There
see
you
you
go.
later.
Praise Jesus.
It's 2:27 in France. Is that where Ben is?
Is he at another
Extra
liquor
commitment.
store in France again?
And everyone that joined us today, thank you very much for hanging out with us. We will see you again on Monday for the trip. For those who got to experience it, we did have our road trip on the weekend, and we'll continue to do that. I'll try to see about getting some more UK guests on, but we had Sam and Mr. Tom on this Saturday. We'll try and do that again on the weekends as well, and try to make that a regular thing. So you'll see us twice a week and talking, hopefully not necessarily nonsense, but stuff that you want to hear, and we'll do it again. So as I like to say, life is a journey. Don't waste the trip. Enjoy the ride. And we're out of here. We'll see you again. Thank you again for joining us. We'll do this another time.